Hey y'all, welcome back. We're in the kitchen again today, and I've got an interesting video, I believe, that you'll like, especially if you have a sweet tooth. What we've got is some sweetened condensed milk. This is whole sweetened. You can do fat-free if you want to. It's just Food Line brand. I've got two 14-ounce cans. So what I'm going to do is use my mostest, favoritist can opener in the whole wide world, and it's a safety cut or a side cut can opener, and hopefully we'll be pulling the tops off. It's acting weird on me. Let's see here. We get her done? I don't believe we did. No. I'm not going to edit this out because that's what I said I would not do. For some reason, this thing don't want to work on these cans. That is totally weird. I may have to use the electric. That means I can't use my mostest, favoritist can opener in the whole wide world. Oh well. Well, I'm going to have to move the camera and get in here and use this thing, bad as I hate to. But generally, I can use a manual can opener a lot faster than I can this dumb thing. I don't want to hold on to it. Thought I broke it for a minute. Whatever. Alright. Let's get that poured in here. If I can. Good day. This is sweetened condensed milk. It is thick. I'm going to make a mess. I better try to open this again. I don't know why I don't want to cut. Maybe I can now. There we go. All right, let's get what we can in there. There's one. Good grief. I don't know how long this thing's going to have to drain. Maybe I'll just set it up here. I can see catastrophe happening here. Maybe that'll work. Let's get this other one open. Nope, this can opener just does not like these cans. So whenever you get this sweetened condensed milk, unless you've got a better can opener, of course, I mean, this one's probably 25 years old, but you may just want to get the pull tops. I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember the old Esso can openers for the oil cans. I believe that worked pretty good. Good night. It really is time for a different can opener. Alright. So, we got that. Let's see. Where in the world did this thing open up at? There we go. There's our second can in here. That's weird. 14 ounce and 14 ounce, I believe is what it was. Yep, makes 28 ounces. 2 cups is 16 ounces. So I don't know how in the world I'm able to fit. That's net weight is 14 ounces. That's what it is. See, I don't read everything. Alright, good enough. Throw these away. Now, we're going to put in 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. Looks something like that. Yes. Alright. Throw it in there. Let's get us something to start up with. And maybe a spoon. Let's get her all stirred up. Maybe it'll make it a little easier to pour out into jars. Now, what you're going to need is 3 half-pint jars, or 8-ounce jars for this, and a crock pot. So ladies, if you're watching, tell your husbands, go get that crock pot out and get you some jars. Guys, if you're doing this, I'm telling you now, because little sweetheart be proud of you. I wouldn't say that this is survival related unless you want to say it's thrifty. And I'm all about being thrifty, frugal. Sometimes I'm called cheap. That's alright. When you ain't got a lot of money to play with, you know, you do what you can. But I thought this was an extremely interesting idea when I come across it. So I said, we're gonna do this. Now guys, I have not done this before, so you may want to watch this whole video to see how it turns out. There we go. And I'm gonna try to keep this just uncut, raw, unedited, and you can see how long it takes. Alright, we're done with that. We'll pour it into our jars. I thought by having a spout it might help me with pouring. I don't know if it will or not. And I'm going to leave about 1/4, 3/8 head space in that, okay? Before I switch to a different jar. This is a easy recipe, one of the easiest I've seen to do. Alright. I may end up a little shy on this one. May have to pull some out of the other jars. That stuff is thick. Oh well. Okay. So we'll just say 2 cans makes 2 jars. Put my lids on. Put my lid on. And why not? This is an old lid anyway, from June berries that we canned back in June of 2014, about 3 years ago. I save all my old lids because you never know, you can dry pack with them. Alright, let me get the camera switched around here. So I got my 3 jar, or 2 and a piece of a jar. Alright, so what we've done is put them in the crock pot, and as you can see, I'm laying them down. I'm doing that on purpose. I'm gonna have to set this camera down. You can see my kraut going there, and it is going. We're starting to get bubbles. Sorry, let me set this down and now I need something to put water in that thing with. And let's see if she's power on. Time cook. I'm gonna cook this one on high for about 2 hours, 3 hours, excuse me. You can cook it on high for 3 hours, or you can cook it on low for 8 hours if you got a lot of shopping or something to do. Either one, they say, will turn out about the same, but I'm in a hurry today, so we're going to see how 3 hours works. Now, if you don't like the color after 3 hours, then just leave it in there for a little bit longer and check it about every 30 minutes. I'm going to leave the title so everybody can just guess what this is. I believe that'd be all. Alright, got that one's floating, but I got that one about ½ inch underwater. So we're going to put the lid on. Now, I said I was going to leave this uncut, but I'm sure you don't want to watch water boil for 3 hours. So I'm going to get back with you. Okay, here we are 3 hours later, and the color does not look much different than what we began with, so we're going to wait about another hour and we'll step back in with another update. Stay tuned. And here we are at 4 hours, and it's still not the color that I'm looking for, so we'll let it go for another hour. Stay tuned. Okay, this is a test run to see what happens.
It's really good.
Does it taste like caramel?
Tastes like caramel.
Really?
Really does.
Seriously? Well, you're out of view of the camera now, but I'm gonna taste. Oh my goodness, it does. That is so good. Alright, we're gonna let the other two finish up. What we've done is just tasted the jar that was, I don't know, it wasn't very much in there, but you can see it's even kind of just hanging on the side. Even though it's very, very hot, it tastes like caramel. So there you go. 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk plus 1 tablespoon of vanilla makes caramel. Now we do have to wait for the other to change colors. I'll show you right now. It's been 5.5 hours. And back out here, and you can see the pinto beans that I'm taking for lunch tomorrow, the sauerkraut working in the background, and yeah, it's kind of hard to see there, but I think maybe another 30-45 minutes and we'll have the same color consistency. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Haha. Is that right there? Look at that beautiful color. You can even see where Angel kind of scooped the top. So, my goodness, that really is good. Try it. I think you'll like it.